Hello guys, you are welcome once again to my channel. I'm glad to have you here. And today we are going to look at Ramsay Hunt Syndrome. Now, before we look at Ramsay Hunt Syndrome, when they say syndrome is a group of symptoms that comes together to form a syndrome. A group of symptoms that comes together to form a syndrome. So, Ramsay Hunt Syndrome, that means we are going to watch Justin Bieber present a group of symptoms or a group of signs. Together, all of those symptoms will be classified as what? Ramsay Hunt Syndrome. Now, Ramsay Hunt Syndrome is caused by the Varicella Zoster Virus. Now, it is the same virus that causes chicken pox in children and shingles in adults. How is it transmitted? It is transmitted through the oropharynx and the conjunctiva. Now, it undergoes multiplication or replications in the oropharynx. 4 to 6 days afterwards, there's a process called viremia, whereby the virus gets into the blood. Now, when the virus gets into the blood, it gets to the liver, the spleen, and into the ganglions of the nerves. Okay. Now, if you have a very strong immune system, the immune system eliminates majority of the virus. But 20% of the time, some of the virus remain latent in the nerves. Let me repeat that one again. If you have a very strong immune system, it is able to eliminate majority of the virus, but 20% or small amount of the virus still lives in the nerves. Actually, a very rare disease. What do I mean by that? Out of 100,000 people, only 5 to 10 people get it. Out of 100,000 people, only 5 to 10 people can get it out of 100,000 people. And it affects men and women the same. There's no majority gender that is affected more than the other. Now, we are going to look at the video once again, and we are going to select the symptoms that are coming together to form the Ramsay Hunt Syndrome. Now,
hey everyone, Justin here. I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay Hunt Syndrome, and it is from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face. This nostril will not move. So there's full paralysis in this side of my face. So for those who are frustrated by my cancellations of the next shows, I'm just physically, obviously not capable of doing them. This is pretty serious, as you can see. I wish this wasn't the case, but obviously my body's telling me I gotta slow down. And I hope you guys understand, and I'll be using this time to just rest and relax and get back to 100% so that I can do what I was born to do. But in the meantime, this ain't it. I gotta go get my rest on so that I can get my face back to where it's supposed to be. I love you guys. Thanks for being patient with me. And I'm gonna get better. and I'm doing all these facial exercises to get my face back to normal, and it will go back to normal. It's just time, and we don't know how much time that's going to be, but it's going to be okay, and I have hope, and I trust God, and I trust that this is all it's all for a reason, and I'm not sure what that is right now, but in the meantime, I'm going to rest, and I love you guys. Peace.
Okay. We have the clinical symptoms that can be presented by the Ramsay Hunt syndrome are the paralysis of the facial nerve or paralysis of the face, which is also called the facial palsy, and then a rash affecting the ear or the palate of the mouth. Now, it is the rash affecting the ear or the palate of the mouth which distinguish the Ramsay Hunt syndrome from the Bell's palsy. It's also the same, paralysis of the face, but there is no rash affecting the ear or the mouth. That's the difference. And then we can also find ringing in the ear, which is also called tinnitus, and then hearing loss in this group of people. Now, from the video, we can see that he has, at the look at his face, he has facial asymmetry. That means the symmetry of the face is not the same when compared with how he used to be. And then we can also see that his mouth is tilted. That is, anytime he smiles, the smile is one-sided. Now, he also has the inability to move the nostril, especially the right nostril. Why? Because it is that part of the nerve that is affected. And that part, the facial nerve, is actually a mixed nerve. It has a sensory function and a motor function. And I'm very sure right now, when they touch his face, he might not actually feel it as he used to feel. There'll be difference in the way he feels on the surface of the face. Because that particular nerve is a mixed nerve. It has a sensory function and then a motor function. And he also has the inability to close the eyes. Now, there's something interesting about the eyes. He was able to move it left, right, up, and down inside the corners. But he couldn't close the eyelids. Why? Because the nerves which are responsible for the movement of the eye are not the facial nerves. There are different nerves which are responsible for the movement of the eye. That is the reason why he could move the eyes left, right, up, down, and to the corners, but the eyelids cannot be closed. That's how interesting our anatomy is. Now, you can see that he doesn't have any wrinkles on the right side of the face. The latent varicella zoster virus in the nerves become reactivated anytime there is a diminution of our immune system. Now, one way by which our immune system gets diminished is stress. And not just stress, but a prolonged stress. Now, we all know that Justin Bieber is on tour currently. That's why he says that he has to cancel some of his concerts so that because of that, the fans should forgive him for that. Now, one way by which our immune system gets reduced is through stress. In case you don't know how to manage your stress, you don't know what to do in order to reduce your stress, I actually made a video on bringing your stress to absolutely zero. You can kindly go on my channel and watch it. Now how can we treat this Ramsay Hunt syndrome? How can we treat it? Now, let's not forget that there is a virus in the question. Because of that, antiviral drugs can work. Antiviral drugs work. And because the virus are irritating the nerves, there's inflammation. So if you can reduce the inflammation with corticosteroids too, it can be good. And also facial physiotherapy. In this particular one, there's a controversy about it, but it has also been suggested by studies that it's also included the physiotherapy. He said that he's doing it currently. So let's hope that it works. And actually, this disease is not deadly. It's not a deadly disease. Justin Bieber is not going to die from this. But just that, we just hope that he'll be able to recover fully the functions of the face. Because this particular disease is not everybody that recovers from getting this particular disease. So that's the reason why we just hope that after taking the antiviral drugs, the corticosteroids, and then the physiotherapy of the face, he will recover fully so that he will be able to give us his songs as we used to know. You know, his songs are powerful songs. I'm a fan of, I'm a believer, in case you don't know, I'm a believer. I like his song so much. That's even the reason why this is actually hitting home so much. Now, how can we bulletproof our immune system? If you bulletproof your immune system, there's no way you are going to get sick. You know, all human beings are house of viruses, bacteria, and parasites, and all of that. We are in harmony with them. The only way we can be in harmony with them is when our immune system is strong. Okay. Now, as we are going about our duties, there are CEOs who are busy chasing their dreams, you know, trying to expand their businesses. Doctors, the most stressed profession on earth, you know, trying to get things done. We are using our minerals. We are using our vitamins. All right. So, in order to keep your immunity strong, to prevent yourself from having diseases, what do? Magnesium. You know, before you go to sleep at night, take one. And you see how you feel the following day. Take your magnesium supplement and your multivitamins. You don't have to wait to get sick before you go and take those. Okay, so this is what I have for you in this particular episode. And in case you like that video, kindly subscribe to the channel, leave your comment in the comment section, like the video, and share with your loved one so that they can also benefit from this particular message. And please share this video in order to benefit other people as well. Share. Thank you so much for watching.